So as discussed earlier about the different physiographic features of our country, okay, they are like the Himalayan mountains and its subdivisions. Okay, we have already discussed. So today we are going to start with the Peninsular Plateau as a major physiographic divisions of our country. Okay, India. So this Peninsular Plateau is considered to be one of the oldest landmass of our country, and this Peninsular Plateau is much older than the Himalayan mountains, than the northern plains. Okay, than the Indian desert and the other physiographic features actually. Okay, so it is very much important to understand about this Peninsular Plateau region and its subdivisions. So basically the Peninsular Plateau, okay, it rises from the height of 150 meter above the river plains up to an elevation of 690 meter is the irregular triangle known as the Peninsular Plateau. Okay, so basically the Peninsular Plateau region is a triangular landmass. Okay, the Peninsular Plateau region is a triangular landmass where the average height ranges 600 to 900 meters. Okay, the average height of this Peninsular Plateau ranges 600 to 900 meters. Like the Himalayan mountains are there, the Peninsular Plateau is also an uplifted area where the small hills can be found. Okay, in the Peninsular Plateau region, the small hilly regions can be found. So if you go to the southern India, in Maharashtra and all, you will find some of the hills are there, like the Nilgiri Hills, okay, the Mahadev Hills, then you can see the Uti. Okay, this kind of small hilly regions are there actually. Okay, these are actually the part of this Peninsular Plateau. Okay, so this Peninsular Plateau region, it lies, okay, it is basically a triangular shaped landmass and which lies in the central part of our country, India. Okay, it is a triangular landmass which lies in the central part of our country, India. Delhi Ridge is the northwest extension, the Aravalli Hills is the east, the Gir Range in the west, and the Cardamom Hills in the south. They constitute the outer extent of the Peninsular Plateau. So basically, the Peninsular Plateau region is bounded by the Delhi Ridge. Okay, in Delhi, like a part of the Aravallis can be found actually. Okay, Aravalli Hills is a broken hill, small broken hills, which extends from Rajasthan till Delhi actually. Okay, so this extension of the Aravallis till Delhi is the northwestern border of the Peninsular Plateau. Okay, the Rajmal Hills in the east, that means in the this Chotanagpur and Jharkhand region and all. Okay, the Rajmal Hills is located, and this is the eastern boundary of the Peninsular Plateau. The Gir Range in the west, okay, that is the Gir Forest Range in the western side, in the Gujarat region and all, and the Cardamom Hills in the south, okay, in Karnataka region and all, the Karnataka and the Tamil Nadu region, the Cardamom Hills. Okay, so these are the outer boundary of the Peninsular Plateau. Okay, and the Peninsular Plateau region, it lies within this region. Okay, it is confined within the Delhi Ridge. It is confined within the Rajmal Hills in the east, the Gir Range in the west, and the Cardamom Hills in the south. Okay. However, an extension of this Peninsular Plateau can be seen in the northeast in the form of the Shillong and the Karbi Anglong Plateau. Okay, but an extension of this Peninsular Plateau region can be found in the northeastern part of our country. Okay, the northeastern part basically include the states of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, okay, and Sikkim also. Okay, so these are the northeastern part of our country, and extension of this Peninsular Plateau region can be found in the northeastern part of our country as well. Okay, in the form of the Shillong and the Karbi Anglong Plateau. Okay, the state of Meghalaya, it is believed that the state of Meghalaya is not a part of the Himalayas, but it is a part of the Peninsular Plateau region. And the Karbi Anglong district, okay, in the northeastern part, it is also a part of this Peninsular Plateau region. Okay, but they got detached from the main Peninsular Plateau region because of certain factors that we will be discussing later. Actually, see, the Peninsular Plateau is made up of a series of patland such as the Hazaribagh Plateau, the Palamo Plateau, the Ranchi Plateau, the Malwa Plateau, the Coimbatore Plateau. Okay, so basically the Peninsular Plateau is made up of a series of patland. Patland means an uplifted area where the top is flat. Okay, an uplifted area, but the top is flat. Like in case of Himalayas, it is also an uplifted area, but the top is not flat, but it is conical shape because many slow ridges can be found, peaks can be found. Okay, but in this part of the Peninsular Plateau region, actually, okay, it's a patland region. Okay, means a small like uplifted blocks are there. Okay, which is flat and where human habitation is possible actually. Okay. Here in the image you can see like this image actually basically shows us how does the pattern looks like actually. Okay, so many of you, like some of you, if you have visited the state like Maharashtra, okay, then Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, or in Chennai region and all, you'll find that the small hilly ranges are there actually. Okay, so these small hilly ranges are actually a part of this Peninsular Plateau region. So this is one of the oldest and the most stable landmass of India. So this Peninsular Plateau region, okay, this Peninsular Plateau region is one of the oldest and the most stable landmass of India. Okay, the Peninsular Plateau region is older than the Himalayas. It is older than the Northern Plains, as well as it is older than the other physiographic divisions of our country actually. Okay, and it is believed that this Peninsular Plateau was a part of the ancient landmass actually, Gondwana land. Okay, but because of the movement of the plates and all, okay, it got detached and it got separated and it formed a separate entity. Okay, it became a part of India actually. Okay, and a part of this Peninsular Plateau actually, a part of this Peninsular Plateau region got like it got collided. Okay, it got collided with the Eurasian plate region and all, and led to the formation of the Himalayas. And after the formation of the Himalayas, the northern plains was formed actually. Okay, so there's a quite like these three landforms actually. Okay, the Peninsular Plateau, the Himalayas, and the northern plains, they are related to each other actually. Okay, one is responsible for the formation of the other. Like the Peninsular Plateau region is responsible for the formation of the Himalayas region and all, and the Himalayan region is responsible for the formation of this northern plains. Okay, so basically the general elevation of the Peninsular Plateau is from the west to the east, which is also proved by the pattern of the flow of the river. So basically the Peninsular Plateau region, it has its slope from the western side towards the eastern side. Okay, the Peninsular Plateau region, it has a slope from the west to the east. That means the western side of the Peninsular Plateau is higher in elevation than the eastern side. Okay, and this is the reason that the rivers which originate in the Peninsular Plateau region, they flow from the western side to the eastern side and they drain into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, but only exceptional is the Narmada and the Tapi river. Only the Narmada and the Tapi river, which originate in the Peninsular Plateau region, instead of flowing towards the east, that means instead of draining into the Bay of Bengal, they drain into the Arabian Sea actually. Okay, these are the two rivers which are the exceptional, but the other rivers, okay, they all went into the Bay of Bengal actually. Okay. Even some of the rivers of this Peninsular Plateau, okay, like the Godavari, the Krishna, the Kaveri and all, okay, they join into the Bay of Bengal and they form the deltic regions. Okay, they form the deltas and all. Okay. Some of the important physiographic features of these regions are the Thors, the Block Mountains, the Rift Valleys, the Spurs, okay, the Barry rocky structures, a series of hummocky hills, and one like quartz dikes offering natural sites for water storage actually. These are the common physical features actually. Okay, means in this part of the Peninsular Plateau, okay, in different areas actually we can find some interesting geographical features actually. Okay, and these interesting geographical features are like the Thors, okay, a type of small landform, the Block Mountains, which are a little bit uplifted, the Rift Valleys, which has moved downward actually. Okay, the rocky structures and all, the hummocky hills. Hummocky hills means a plain area is there, and on that only a hummock, like a uplifted hill, like so round shape like hill is there. Okay, are there. These are the interesting small land features actually, which can be found in this Peninsular Plateau region actually. Okay. The Peninsular Plateau has undergone recurrent phases of upliftment and submergence accompanied by the crustal faulting and the fractures. So basically this Peninsular Plateau region has undergone the process of upliftment and the submergence. That means a part of the Peninsular Plateau has got uplifted, it has moved up, and a part of the Peninsular Plateau has subsided, it has gone down actually because of the like movement of the plates and all. Okay, so as I said, that the Peninsular Plateau region, it rests upon the Indo-Australian plate. Okay, and on the other side, the Indo-Eurasian plate is there. So this movement of the plates take place actually. Okay, and in some geographical periods actually, okay, the crumpling and the faulting of these plates took place, because of which some parts of the Peninsular Plateau got destroyed, they got subsided, whereas some part of the Peninsular Plateau, they got uplifted, and some part got detached. Okay, and the part which got detached actually, it formed the Himalaya, the Meghalaya, okay, the Shillong Plateau and the Karbi Anglong Plateau. Okay. So the Peninsular Plateau has undergone recurrent phases of upliftment and submergence accompanied by the crustal faulting and the fractures. Okay. The Bhima fault needs special mention because of the recurrent seismic activities. Okay, so there's a specific fault line. Fault line is actually a particular, you can, in geographical terms, actually a fault is a particular area. Okay, means where the plates they break. Okay, where the plates they break actually. Okay, so this Bhima fault is a uh, the name of that fault which is given. Okay, means which has taken place because of the recent seismic activity, because of the recent this movement of the plates and all. A fault has been formed in this Peninsular Plateau region actually. The spatial variations have brought in elements of diversity in the relief of the Peninsular Plateau. And there is a variation, okay, there is spatial variation, means there is a variation within the Peninsular Plateau actually. Means within the Peninsular Plateau, there is variation in the characteristics, in the height, okay, and other characteristics, okay, and other features actually. And depending upon the characteristics, depending upon the features and all, this Peninsular Plateau can be divided into subdivisions. Okay, into three subdivisions actually. See, the northwestern part of the Peninsular Plateau has a complex relief of ravines and gorges. So basically, the northwestern part of the Peninsular Plateau, okay, basically the central highland part actually. Okay, this part of the Peninsular Plateau, in this part of the Peninsular Plateau, the ravines and the gorges are very much common. The ravines are formed where gully erosion takes place. Okay, gully erosion means when the soil gets eroded by forming some small channels and all. Okay, and it makes the soil unfertile. It makes the land unsuitable for agricultural practice and all. Okay, so ravines, those are known as the ravines, and small valleys, small waterfalls like structures takes place actually. Okay, those are known as the gorges actually. Okay, so basically the northwestern part, okay, is mainly made up of ravines and gorges. Means ravines and gorges are more common in the northwestern part of this Peninsular Plateau region actually. The ravines of the Chambal, the Bhind, and the Morena are some of the well-known examples. Okay, Chambal is the name of a river. The Bhind is the name of a small river. The Morena is also the name of a small river. Okay, so the ravines which are formed by the Chambal River, the Bhind River, and the Morena River. Okay, these are some of the well-known examples. Okay, of the ravines formed in this part of the Peninsular Plateau region. Actually, okay. So the Peninsular Plateau region, it covers a large geographical area, okay, from Delhi till the south under Tamil Nadu, and okay, and from the west, even some parts of Gujarat and Rajasthan, okay, and till Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, some part, okay, we can find this Peninsular Plateau. And even a part of this Peninsular Plateau can be found in the state of Assam and in the part of Meghalaya as well. Okay. So on the basis of the prominent relief features, okay, on the basis of the prominent relief features and other characteristics, the Peninsular Plateau can mainly be divided into three broad groups. It can mainly be divided into three broad divisions actually. Okay. So what are the three broad divisions of this Peninsular Plateau? The three broad divisions of this Peninsular Plateau are the Deccan Plateau, the Central Highlands, and the Northeastern Plateau actually. Okay. So the Deccan Plateau, the Central Highlands, and the Northeastern Plateau, these are the three main divisions of this Peninsular Plateau region. Okay, so this is what about the introduction to the Peninsular Plateau region. Okay, and how this Peninsular Plateau, it means we discuss about the existence of this Peninsular Plateau. Okay, as well as some of the characteristics, the boundaries of this Peninsular Plateau region, and the divisions of the Peninsular Plateau region.